This is going to be a video of a Leinadarcher cannon release. This is my design of this cannon. There's millions other designs out there. So this cannon is a basic 20 stacker with a hammer down and slab buster. This can slab bust all the way from sky limit. Right now I just have it set to be lower than that. But as you can see, there's slabs down there. And so schematic is going to be downloadable in the description. Make sure to check that out. I will be doing more releases of bigger cannons, so stay tuned for that. But right now I'm just going to show you how to use this cannon. So to start out, if there's going to be some slabs down there, in this case there are, you're going to want to make sure you have these dispensers turned on right here. And you're also going to want to make sure that these 4 blocks are here. This one doesn't really matter, but I take it out anyway. So make sure that these ones are in, and also make sure that your hammer down is connected with the appropriate delay here. Also, this is if you're going through about 1 or 2 wall raids, this power might be a little bit too much. But if you're going through several walls, this is usually perfect, unless they have a bigger buffer, in which case you just add a little bit more up, not a big deal. So then, once you're all done with that, you simply fire that. Breaks the slab all the way from up here. So next step, you're going to want to disable this and make sure this is still on. You don't want to put a cobweb here and a cobweb here, and you're just going to stack this up 20 high. So I'm going to do that with world edit cheats here. And copy. Okay. So then if we fire this again, the hammer down will push down the stack, making it stack more that way. If you've ever seen like a 420 cannon, it usually doesn't stack as much as that because it doesn't have the hammer down. And if this part didn't have the hammer down on this cannon, it would stack maybe 1 or 2 sand. So always make sure you have this hammer down turned on when you are stacking. First I thought it was just because people were lazy and didn't want to wait for it to fall down. Trust me, you want this hammer down on when you're stacking. So, and then I'm just going to go through the rest of these walls and show you how to hydrate. Another good shot. The max this will stack is probably going to be around 18 to 19 or so. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. It never quite stacks 20 exactly, just because bad server or not perfect delay or whatever. There's not really anything that will do it perfectly. So right now, I'm pretty sure that's like slightly less than what we need. We need to be at least 1 block above this platform. So right now, I'm gonna put like a few pieces of sand in there. A little bit above the platform. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna break these 2 blocks right here, and you only really need 1 piece of sand right there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna simply add, so it's about 3 full repeaters worth right there. And you do not turn this on unless you want to. Well, you can if you really want to, but it's just kind of a waste of TNT. Some people will say only leave this on. I wouldn't do that because sometimes it's not enough to quite break the wall and it might clip. So to be safe, just put the hammer on some extra delays. Trust me on that one. So then if we fire this, so that gets you a nice clean hole through the wall. And won't clip either. Goes straight through. And just to prove that to you, I'm gonna slab bust and stack maybe one more. So, and also you're gonna make sure to put this back onto its default delays. And you're gonna, before you start stacking or slab busting, you're gonna want to put those 2 blocks back. And if you're slab busting, make sure to connect that back. As you can see, it's gonna break that stuff. And I'm just gonna stack one more bit to prove that it will go through. Alright, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this cannon release. I'll be releasing bigger cannons in the future. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.